Hi, I'm Kaitlyn Bruce and I'm kitchen designer here at EKCO. Recently won Young Designer of the Year, so super chuffed about that. Previous kitchen customers and they were retired. They downsized from their family home and we'd done our kitchen there, which they really loved. They were sad to leave that behind. So we were on hand to help them with their needs and try and make their new space. When we went out and surveyed, Old Kitchen was really dark and enclosed, and it didn't flow with the rest of the open plan living space. So we really wanted to change that and just make it all feel more as one. Like a ground, basement, lower apartment, it's not actually that bright. So I used kind of like a bronzed or like a tinted mirror splashback behind the sink, and then like a little recess above the ovens as well to kind of make the illusion of the space. We had structural columns which we couldn't move, so we had to think of a cool solution to incorporate that into the design. We carefully placed the island in between those two columns, and then I wanted to form a decorative area at the end to make that more of like a key element of the designs and make that space flow quite nicely into the dining area. It was definitely columns with the island, so trying obviously to find a way to make the island fit. So the customer wanted lots of drawers and mechanisms, just thinking ahead about, not having to bend down and making their life easier. So I couldn't put drawers into that area because the mechanism wouldn't work. That's where it all evolved with the bookend detail. And then it was really quite tricky, I believe, to get the quartz worktop. And it's lovely. It's one big long slab of quartz, but it was a bit of an ordeal to get into the property, I think, with access. The island, I just love how it's positioned between the two central columns, and I also quite liked the little coffee breakfast station area, I think, that's separate to the sink run, because also there was like another column that we had to work around, but I think that worked out quite well. I do always use the three colour palette rule. So when selecting cabinet finishes, and then you'll quite often see with my designs that I like to add some kind of wood accent if the customer is happy with that, and that gives a kind of unique edge to the design, and to me that makes it feel less clinical. I like to try and enhance the quirky elements in the room and work within the constraints of the space and make them more like a key part of the design as opposed to an obstacle. Because to me, the kitchen is the heart of the home. So I like to give them like a timeless feel as opposed to following trends. Everyone's got individual taste, and the kitchen should allow you to convey that, where I guess my area of expertise comes into play. So it means a great deal to me to have my design recognised. Ever since I left school, I always knew that I wanted to get into design and this kind of avenue, the creative field. And it's really wonderful to work with my family and my colleagues. And I love to feel like I'm making an impact onto how people use and enjoy their homes. I think this is the start of something. I hope so. I can't wait to see what's to come.